Let's go.
Malady grabs the vessel with two hands and...
God-woken. Wait till...
Salty water mists your face. Your skin prickles in bright, warm sunlight. The boat bobs forward.
Tired but victorious, the party made for the Lady Vengeance. The horrors of Fort Joy behind them. They arrived as sorcerers. They left as God-woken. The fate of this God-forsaken world now rested on their shoulders. Or at least, on the shoulders of one of them.
A light sea breeze kisses your cheek and carries away the smell of blood wafting up from the deck. In the distance, Fort Joy looms.
Don't stand between a prince and his principles.
A hard-fought freedom, sure. But if spilling blood is bad, it's...
Bad luck to let the dead linger aboard. Onward now. The sooner Fort Joy...
from peril.
Don't go any further, Godwoken. We need you, The ship won't sail. We had orders to search every...
She glances over towards us.
That was Brendan. When the ship wouldn't answer, just remember what I said, Godwoken. Nothing. The ship is live wood. That much is clear.
Her eyes...
Thank you.
A floating nest, surrounded on all sides by salt water, pure poison to a tree's root. Well, yes, of course we'll continue our research work. Still, I must admit, you were right about the shield. It proved to be more than adequate. Oh, yes, it is. How does something so large and You give the giants too much credit, Quirk. It has certainly been used. No, we have no time for your fawning. We may...
Spare me, Gareth. We got what we came for. This is what...
I won't see them tossed overboard. Not here.
What's-his-face and so-and-so would want us to get this ship sailing before all else. They die.
You know their names, Malady.
Gareth inhales sharply. Then catch...
Our guest stirs. Welcome, Godwoken.
Ah, very glad indeed.
Too many.
One too few, Alexander. He's alive. Apparently, you didn't hit harder.
He's in the hold below decks.
Im Frachtraum echt sein, dass ihr euch lieber in Bewegung setzen sollt, bevor der Ort mitbekommt, dass ihr noch...
Yes, we certainly had better, but the ship won't...
She's mute. We need to free her tongue.
You're welcome to try, though I doubt it'll help.
What Gareth means to say is don't bother. Livewood will only move when it wants to. Or in this time... That's right. The ship's made of an elven... And what we need is a way to control the bloody thing.
The Seekers, the survivors of us, I've been combing the ship from bow to rudder.
These seekers have such a limited...
We lost a man in the search. Malady might not appreciate that, but
I'm sure the Godwoken will be able to get the ship moving. They kind of like to feel useful, don't they? Hopefully, you'll never...
Aha. Jetzt müssen wir herausfinden, warum sich das Schiff nicht bewegt, weil es von dunkler Magie zerfressen ist und wo ist die Mone? Mhm. Wer ist das da oben? Ah, da bist du.
Ah, there you are. High time to stop gallivanting and resume our journey together, wouldn't you say? Off we go then.
Ach, jetzt ist er wieder dabei. Alter. Okay, jetzt haben wir alles verloren. Finden ja raus, was das Schiff steuert. In kommendem Auge des Schnittes. Ne? Interessant so insgesamt, ne? Dann gehen wir mal unter Deck, würde ich sagen. Ich hoffe, wir finden auch unsere anderen zwei Kameraden. Äxte.
The silent monk leans from...
Nice to meet another so-called...
An amused expression crinkles the crow. He looks deep into your eyes.
Cute. I'm gonna hunt down my old pack leader and find some answers. The lone wolves have been tasked with killing Godwoken. Say, on the way there, I could use someone to watch my back. And it looks like you could use someone to watch yours. Want to team up?
He grins, sharp.
So, before we hit the road, survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive. Dexterous arts. What are you looking for exactly? A tapestry embroiderer?
Jemanden... Schlösser, oh.
Sure. Think it up. We've got all the time in the world to rot in here. Can do. Onwards? Sure. Think it up. We've got all the time in the world. Dexterous arts. What do you look can do?
He scans the...
Right you are.
Ja, verpackt. Ja, ey, der Controller. Ich hoffe, der macht mir... Scheiße, ich brauche unbedingt... Ich muss unbedingt lernen. Hä, wo ist die Fähigkeit? Hä, ich finde das jetzt auf einmal nicht mehr.
Let's team up, you and me. What do you say? Now, onward!
It's good to be on the open seas again.
Are you certain you want to dismiss your companion? His eyebrows.
Can't say I'm not. Good luck out there.
Ganz ehrlich, mich würde schon wollen, dass der... Hä? Oh ne, da ist er. Ich glaube, jetzt halten wir uns eine Stunde erst noch diesem Schiff auf. Wenn das jetzt so weitergeht.
Time to go. Ready. It's good to be on the open seas again.
He grunts approval.
Bild treffen.
How you doing? You creatures with your legs and arms and your opposable thumbs. You always want to steer the ship. You need to trust the ship. It goes... la 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 la. Or something like that. It's pretty cat. Oh, she opened it and looked at the marks. All right, all right. Go to the nose bit of the ship. Open the book. That's always entertaining. For me, anyway.
Oh, please don't stare. Yes, and had my mask not been stolen, you would still not see me. I could be an elf. Human! Alas, I am naught but bone until I... But you're quite right. I am not of your kind. Thankfully, there are answers, the only treasure worth digging for. I was investigating a site where several artifacts of my people have been found. Alas, I was not the only one there. Those red robes, they caught me when I failed to... Still, it's good to be on the move again. They simply asked me what I was doing there. I may have used the phrase pathetic more damn fools. The faster we leave them... Is that so? I need to travel to the Black Pit's oil field, near Reaper's Coast. But given how well you handled yourself in Fort Joy, I rather think you could be of use. And I am... So, how about it? I travel with you and aid you in your Really? There's no account...
It's good to be on the open seas again.
Are you certain you want to dismiss your companion? Are you certain you want to dismiss his eyebrow?
Can't say I'm not. Good luck out there.
Is this level of... You want me to walk? I'm almost... Excellent. While we are conversing, perhaps... Of course, the arcane arts are my little speciality. But being a brilliant wizard does not... I could do that with one hand behind... If I had your mind, I'd rather wish I could change... Much magic? I was controlling the powers of the universe while your people were still... doing whatever it is you used to do. What speciality would... I could do that with one... Splendid. Very well. Let's be off. Oh, this is heinously Oh, this is heinously...
Fein. Das alles Banne der Pfeile, Banne der Pein. Ah, wie cool ist das denn? Todstellen, lästige. Heilritter ist eine Bilder der Heilung zu einem Mann, die bei der bewegliche verwendet. Alter, Blutsauger, Alter, das ist ja... Der ist ja richtig mächtig. Was ist das? Okay. Der Charakter ist geil. Ja, komm schon, ey. Leck mich jetzt. Okay, ich habe jetzt eigentlich alles außer ein Elf. Also, das mit dem Elf, das ist schade, muss ich sagen. Aber... Ja, komm.
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice its unblemished wood. There is no knot, no scratch, no dent to detract from its apparent... The wood groans and creaks. A face appears in the wood. The face vanishes. The door remains closed. It seems you need more than a password to... The door is still unmarked. The thud of your fist. The door is still... The anguished face. The door is still The door remains...
Hey! You're here! Pretty nice boat, eh? We got an upgrade. There's got to be another way to get it going, but we can't find a way into Dallas's room.
Speak to me if you're looking for hired help. I've got good fighters of every Oh, I see you have a full contingent already.
Oh, Alter, die sieht ja sau cool aus, ey. Das will ich auch aussehen irgendwie. Hallo.
Oh, how pensively our...
Das folgt mir bereits. Also.
Nothing here.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
The Seeker flexes her arms stiffly.
I owe you, Godwoken. Without your help, I'd likely still be a prisoner around.
She nods her thanks and immediately winces, laying her hand on the back of her neck.
We're a big bloody target on our backs. We took their leader and their flagship. The hammer won't stop.
The Seeker throws a toxic look at the...
Hardly. She's just some deckhand. If it were up to me, I'd tie her to the main mast and use her for arrow practice. But Malady wants her alive for now. I wish. No, the Magisters kept me chained to the bulkhead. Arms held above me head, feet bare... No, they had her stand below. Maybe it was just the lack of food and rest playing tricks, but I swear I had...
Nee. Ich werde nicht riskieren, da reinzugehen. Kannst du das vergessen, Alter? Da werde ich ganz sicher... Was? Alter, was ist das Ding denn da unten? Oh, Sibyl. Ich habe jetzt einen Nahkämpferheiler. Bin ich mal gespannt drauf, wie das funktioniert. Was bist du bloß?
A young woman shifts her eyes roll up.
Hey, it's you. They told me you'd mosey your way down here eventually.
She bats her eyelid.
Pretty hot, right? What was your name again?
She wipes a grubby hand on her tunic.
Easy there, Chief. Well, unless you count Godwoken. Is it true? Same here. You know about my... Right. You name it. I'm only host... Malady said I met... it. I can tell the... I don't know what's your deal? Harder than it all. You know, I never was much. Sure. Anyway.
Boah. Das erste Gespräch, was ich überklickt habe. Spiegel.
Try again. You're not trying to escape, are you?
I've spotted something.
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then the wood groans, the face vanishes. The thud of your... The door is still unmarked. The door remains closed.
Do you hear that?
Auch, dass jemand drin ist, ne? Ich muss kurz mit Dale sprechen. Das ist eine Werkbank.
There must be something around here.
Lagertruhe, okay.
There must be something around here.
Ja, geh einmal außen rum. Echt jetzt? Oh, jetzt muss ich wieder bis dahinter. Ich leg mich mal für diese Reise kurz hin. Zehn bis 12, Kartuschen, Giftschaden, ist alles Bescheid. Luftwaffe.
My prayer. Show us the way forward.
Before you is a towering figurehead carved in the likeness of a dragon. It looms over the bow, its fangs bared at the open sea. At that moment, the ship serendipitously creaks beneath you, almost like searing pain races up your arm. The ship senses you. It's angry. The pain intensifies. It's spreading past your arm, across... The figurehead looms ahead. The figurehead looms, searing pain races up. The pain in your arm subsides to a dull tingle. The scales on your hand are searing pain. The pain in your arm. The figurehead looms ahead. Continue.
Show us the path to salvation. I warned you, didn't I? Why did the... Sindelius, hear my prayer. Show us the way forward. Deliver us from peril. Sindelius, pray to you for my Seeker brethren. Show us the path to salvation.
Void Slayer, Worm Killer, Godwoken. You have many names. Let's add ship's captain to the list once she's not exactly a seeker. I don't know how but there are times...
Gareth fingers the hilt of his...
I won't let the to think that. He's down there. Amazing to think those of us in the Order once assumed the Seekers were once part of the Order. When Lucian died, we waited. Yet Alexander never rose to divinity. And the Seekers were born. But let's leave the past in the past. Keep Lucian...
There you are. No, it's just... This is Dallas's ship. But she can't have been the only... There's a way to move this ship on board, I'm sure of it. You'd be surprised. A ship like this holds many secrets. Hopefully you can... The figurehead has certainly caused a commotion lately. But then again, so have the doors downstairs. Everywhere you look, a hunk of wood looking to incinerate naughty lizards. I wouldn't have taken that rune on the figurehead as a slave. We'll need to find the song that'll control it then. Well, you'll need to. The figurehead has certainly caused a commotion lately. But then again, so have the doors downstairs, dying to hear them. Meister Siva is one of a rare breed. She'd do anything in the name of a cause. And we'd better not leave her waiting. She said she's the founder of these Your kind can reach a place called Driftwood, host to putrid fish, putrid dwarves, and you'll probably find...
Getting it done, come hell or high water. Likely both, eh?
Okay. Wir müssen auf jeden Fall ein Buch finden. Okay, wie schwer kann das schon sein?
We have to find a way to get this ship.
The silent monk leans forward slightly and stares at you. The silent monk cocks it.
Did you hear?
Sweet Divine. Yeah. How you doing? You creatures with your legs and arms and your opposable thumbs. You always want to steer the ship. You need to trust the ship. It knows what it's doing. It goes... La 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 la. Oh, she opened it and looked at the marks on the inside. All right. Go to the nose bit of the ship, open the book, look at the markings inside. That's always entertaining for me anyway.
Stimmt, ja. Wir müssen in Dalis Luxuskabine und irgendwie ihr Buch.
The door is still unmarked. The door remains closed. It seems you...
Sword fighters, mages, archers, all willing to fight by your side if the price is right.
No entry allowed through the starboard stateroom door. No entry allowed.
Can't you say anything else? Bloody magisters.
The Seeker has removed...
You must be starved for company to linger around here, friend. You and half of Rivellon, friend. But no, he hasn't made us good luck getting anything out of either of them. Our special guest is out cold. And the other one ain't in much of a talking... All right then, just... Hope you find something useful.
A young magister paces around the brig, fussing over Alex. She notices you observing her.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate at the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. That's all the information I'm giving to any of you lot. So stow your questions, lizard. Ranley, Corker's mate, Lady Vengeance. Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance. The Magister's stare hardens.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate. Magister Ranley. Get away from him, sorcerer. That's the divine. Prisoner or not, I swore an oath.
The Seeker has...
You must be starved. Good luck getting it. All right then. I'll keep an eye on the red until the cage is locked again.
A young Magister... She noticed...
Magister Ranley. Corcus Magister Ranley.
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance. The Magister's...
Magister Ranley. Get away from him, sorcerer. That's the divine. All right. Don't harm. Magister Ranley, call.
Bishop Alexander lies supine on a bare wire cot. A beautiful six-sided gem rests on the bishop's chest. Hung round, the gem sits heavily in your pouch. Bruises swell beneath his eyes, and someone has wiped the bishop.
Wer weiß, vielleicht kommen wir mit diesem Edelstein daran. Ohne lose Planke.
The door is still unmarked, though the memory of the anguished face appears once more. It dips its forehead towards you and waits. A shudder of pleasure racks the figure in the door. It seems to breathe. All of a sudden...
I am summoned. Speak the password. Yes, and yes.
Cool.
Just one more moment, please.
He clicks together two halves of some type of gauntlet sitting in his lap.
And there. Rescued at last, am I? To whom do I owe my thanks? I'm a prisoner, of course. Do you think I'd be sitting here calmly if that infernal Dallas woman left me trapped here? Too weak to Dallas took a particular interest in me and my skills. She kept me here to do her bidding. Until you took her flagship from right under her nose, it seems. Oh, yes. She could be a most...
He extends his arm and pushes up the sleeve. Beneath, the skin is...
She used some form of domination device on me, forcing my hands to do her bidding, and I've ruined them in the process. Oh, cast spells, tinker with relics, meddle with the laws of nature. All the sorts of things power-hungry despots love to do.
He clicks the gauntlet into place around his withered forearm.
But that damn contraption that she used on me seems to have fogged my memory. The rest is a blur. No! Necromancy is an unsavory practice.
His face abruptly creased.
But come now. Enough of Dallas and dead cats. You've taken this ship and granted my freedom. This is a happy moment. I'm afraid I cannot tell you what I do not remember. Could you pass me that copper wire just there?
An unseen force yanks the copper out of your grasp. Tarquin catches...
Butterfingers? I'm afraid I truly can't remember anything. Now, unless there's something else you want, I need to get back to my work. I'm doing my utmost to be civil to you, under rather trying circumstances. Why must you push me like this? Well, you're painting me into a corner here, friend.
If this one was enslaved by Dallas, then he could still be under her thrall.
I'm not perfect myself.
But let the creature live. He is hardly worth our time.
He takes your hand in his gauntlet-clad fist and shakes it. There's a lot more power.
Call me Tarquin, and consider me at your service. I must admit, despite what she did to me, I can't help but admire her a little. The woman, so if you should cross paths again, be sure... No! This piece is far beyond what those wretches could muster. The Magisters left me weakened, but this will help give me the strength.
It's just... Jetzt handle ich mit dem gefesselten Mann.
We're barely acquainted. Why should I tell you anything personal? A fine sentiment, but I have nothing revelatory for you. I am as you see me. There's likely not a soul aboard this ship without secrets they'd rather keep hidden. Why should I face more scrutiny than the rest? Unanswered questions are a challenge, my friend. Where's the fun and easy answers? If you're so convinced that I'm hyped...
Was ist das für ein Kerl?
You after something?
Interessant.
This is written in ancient lizard script. It appears to be a song. I've spotted something.
And you thought Rivellon was flat.
I'm a monster. I click and clack. My tail I suffer. Mumsy? Is she here? Mumsy, where are you? Fie! Hear this feline's lament, O immortal gods. I am so wretched. And what is a booply bear without her sweet Mumsy? You!
The cat begins to purr and rub itself...
Any friend to Mumsy is a friend to me. I believe the song is, oh, I don't know, in the direction of over there.
The cat purrs, an eerie...
Tell Mumsy to come back soon, now that I am but...
Das ist I was looking at his bone structure for academic purposes. There's nothing to be jealous of.
Alter. Alter, die ist ja gut, Mann. Das ist ja ein Luxusschiff. Alter, was hat die hier alles, Mann? Okay, da hinten ist eine Falltür, das ist irgendwie Banksy. Das ist echt überhaupt nicht gut. Hausziel des Hammers. What? Genau. Alter, ich werde hier unten ja buchstäblich auseinandergenommen. Sind mir eindeutig etwas zu stark. Mann, ist nicht 1 Minuten vor dem...